Saturday was then, oh god, what was Saturday? We did the Warhammer thing, I think. Did we do the Warhammer thing on Saturday? I think we did. And so I've painted a clioaite Space Marine, which is very cool. Anyway, that was Saturday. There was another drink event on in the evening. It was fun, but like we did see someone get like taken off to the hospital at the event, and it was like, oh shit. I think they had like alcohol poisoning. The Twitch and streamer events are nice. I normally just go because I want to talk to my friends and hang out and get free drinks, to be honest. I don't really go there to like network and meet new people that often. I'll talk to people that I'm friendly with. Like there's some people in the streamer community in Australia that I meet through these events every now and then, and it's nice to be like, hey, how are you doing? Right? But like I'm not really one to be like, hi, I'm Clio, blah 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 blah. Because that can be what those events can be like, and it's like there's definitely weirdness in terms of like content creator clout and audience, and like people, like if people find out numbers about people, then they're like, oh, they're all of a sudden more interested in you and talking to you. And there's also just like an age gap, right? There was a bunch of guys there with broccoli haircuts, and I think it's because they're all Rust streamers, and they're like, I don't know, 21, and they all just play Rust, and that's their thing. And I just feel like I see them at the event, and I'm like, I feel old. I feel old. So there's definitely like there's an age gap, and then there's just like I don't know, not wanting to be weird about like view counts and stuff, because people can get a bit weird when it comes to clout chasing in regard to that. I just want to hang out with my friends. I don't necessarily want to like reach out to other streamers and be like, hey, do you want to collab, blah 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 blah. It's not really my speed. It's not about collabs. Well, it's also about like people trying to fuck. People trying to fuck. That's going on in these events, right? There's young people, there's young men, there's young women. They're in a similar industry. They're like, hey, what up? It's somewhat of a joke from the weekend, but it seems like one of the new lines is like, hey, want to come up to my hotel and play Mega Bonk with me? Who did I use that on? 0 people. I was laughing at hearing people have that line be used on them because it's funny. No, there's no Clio fuck going on. The only thing I was fucking was my liver with the alcohol. Heyo! The only thing I was fucking was the Uber fees from going around the city. No, I did not make up the Mega Bonk and chill. No, there was no Clover Pit and chill. It was all Mega Bonk and chill. Tell them about your lesbian fuckboy clothes. I don't know, just like talking to my friends. And my friend KK just kept saying, Clio, you're a little fuckboy. And I was just being silly. I was being a silly little guy. So I had 2 mentalities coming into the weekend. I was like, I'm gonna be on my Brad Pitt and Ocean's 11 arc, and I'm gonna just eat food all the time. That was my Brad Pitt arc. And then my second arc was also, I was just dressing like Adam Sandler. So I dressed like Adam Sandler does basically all weekend, and it's kind of fuckboy-esque. Brad Pitt eating is a Brad Pitt thing. Yeah, have you not seen it? If you haven't seen it, guys, go watch the classic film Ocean's 11. Amazing film, you should watch it. But in every scene, it was part of his contract or something. He was just like, I want my character to be eating. So in every single scene that Brad Pitt is in, he is always eating food. So that was me this weekend. I was just always eating snacks and food. And then just dressing like a little fuckboy and saying little fuckboy things, I guess, which KK was like, Clio, you're a little fuckboy. I was just making funny jokes, that's all. I was making funny jokes at the convention to make my friends laugh. Yeah, so Sunday was up at like 6 a.m. being like, ugh, after the wrestling event. There was like a wrestling show, John Cena versus AJ Styles. I watched that at like 2 a.m. and then I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to get up for the panel because we had to get to the convention early to help set up. And boy howdy did we need to do that, because there was a lot going on, like just setting up like all the technical stuff from the back and in the green room. I've been in a green room now, guys, like a rock star. except we were there with VTube Studio open, which was pretty cool. And we did the PAX panel. So if you haven't seen it, it was on PAX 2 on Twitch. There's probably an archive floating around somewhere, but if you go to twitch.tv/PAX2, you can check out the panel. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the panel. Performing from the green room. Yeah, so we had like laptops in the green room, and then they were hooked up to like the events and then piped into one central feed that then was piped into the convention center, and then so we were live streaming from behind the scenes. It's very cool event. But yeah, no, PAX weekend was nice. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here with everyone. I'm glad to be streaming, and I hope you didn't miss me too much. Although a small part of me is maybe like, I kind of want you to miss me. Is that mean to say? Thank you to everyone who missed me. I appreciate it. But I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back and we can stream. We got some cool stuff coming in the next few weeks. I will do this to hide the channel so you guys can't see the have a child, please? Can you have a child, please? But get pregnant. Get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.